So you're the one Leonie brought back to the village. You look a lot more worn out than I was expecting. She said you have some powerful magic you want me to look at. In your blood? Well, I'm no alchemist. Maybe I misunderstood the situation. So you think you're what, exactly? Vampires are usually half human. But you're right. That doesn't make sense if the vampire in your memory was regenerating from your blood. Alright, I see how I can help. First things first, let me clean myself up. I imagine you don't want me examining your teeth with griffin bits all over my gloves. Yeah. Sorry you were waiting so long. I was on a hunt. The war those black eagles have started is disturbing the forests. All of a sudden, we've got a huge surge of monsters tearing through villages. I get wanting to fight for your independence, but if you're going to let monsters destroy every village and slaughter anyone too weak or scared to fight in battle, who exactly are you liberating? That's not your fault. I'm just venting about the armies. Not that it'll get me anywhere. Better to focus on Claude and his golden deer. Yes, this village. It'd be more accurate to call us a camp, though. Claude invited us all to join his golden deer like a band of mercenaries, so that someone would protect the people left behind. Everyone here is a warrior just as much as a hunter or a merchant. Alright, now for you. The obvious place to start are your fangs. Open up for me. These are longer than normal. Can you open your mouth a little wider? Yeah, like that. Let's see. Yeah, they're too close together. Your mouth is narrower than the typical vampire. That's not a human influence, though. Human heritage would make your fangs smaller, not larger. A few things come to mind. Vampires don't usually mix with other creatures apart from humans. Humans have the least dominant traits, so half humans have good survival rates, but other creatures usually conflict too much. But it's not impossible. Maybe you beat the odds. In which case, we should be able to see other creatures in your features. Your eyes would be an obvious tell. Do you mind if I hold this lantern up to them to check your pupils? No, it won't blind you. I just want to see what shape they dilate in. Okay, just hold them open for me. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. Huh. Go ahead, you can blink now. Your pupils are narrower than a human's, too. That rules out seraphim and elves. Probably fae, too, though we could be pretty varied. I wonder, can I check your ears? I'll be gentle. Just breathe normally. You twitched. Sensitive. Do you often hear things no one else does? How about your noise tolerance? Do loud sounds overwhelm you? High-pitched noises. If a wolf howls in the distance, can you tell the pitch? The distance? You don't have any memory gaps, do you? Oh? No, that's not what I meant. I mean routine blackouts, not the mystery about your escape. How about the moon? How does that make you feel? Maybe I should be more specific. There was a full moon a few nights ago. What were you doing? Oh, interesting. I didn't realize your escape was that recent. There's definitely no chance of lycanthropy then. You'd have eaten that little witch without even remembering her face. I'm going to ask you a weird question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much body hair do you have? Just in general, ignore whatever shaving you typically do. I thought as much. Alright, there's one more thing I want to check. Can you give me your hand? Thanks. I want to see the webbing between your fingers. Have you ever gone swimming? How about getting caught in the rain? Or taking a bath? That rules out merfolk then. And this... Your skin is thick here. How does it feel when I pinch here? Barely feel it. Yeah, that's about what I expect. Can I see your fangs again? Actually, let me look at all your teeth. Your mouth isn't more narrow. You have more teeth than a human would. They're sharper, too, and the shape of your molars is unmistakable. You're not half human. You're half dragon. I'm positive. You're not the first half dragon I've met. I have an apprentice from Elmira. You really did spend your whole life in captivity. Elmira's the land of drakes. Wyverns, bishops, leviathans, and dragons like the queen herself all live there. There used to be more dragons living in Fodlan, but they were hunted to the brink of extinction before the dragon queen seized power with the help of the seraphim. These days, we don't see many like you. Well, no offense, but you don't strike me as Elmiran. Your eyes are the wrong shape, and your bone structure is a dead match for Central Fodlan villagers. Plus, something's bothering me. Like I said, it's damn near impossible for a half-breed from two different species with such dominant features to survive. But that doesn't just apply to the womb. If a vampire tried to turn a dragon, they're almost guaranteed to die of changing sickness. Your immune system would have killed you before you ever finished the transformation. That's the question. Dragons aren't a turning species. You can't be bit by a dragon and then become a dragon. Maybe if you were a vampire first and fed off of a dragon, the power of dragon blood could take over and transform you. But where would you have found a dragon to feed on? The only thing I can think of is seraphim magic. They're the only ones strong enough to completely alter another being without running into issues of dominant traits or conflicting biology. If a seraphim is strong enough, they can do just about anything, so long as they have a good reason. Good is relative. Oftentimes we can't understand their motivations. There's a girl here, in the Golden Deer Camp, who was born a mouse, transformed into a human by a seraphim, and we still don't know why. If you were transformed, the only one who could say for sure why would be the seraphim who did it. No, there aren't any here. Right now, most of the seraphim in Fodlan have joined the war in service to the Dragon Queen. There's a garrison in the west, home to the Blue Lions company of soldiers, all seraphim. I know a woman there. Haven't seen or talked to her in a long while, but maybe my name will still hold some sway. Oh, sorry. I'm Shamir. I didn't ask your name either. Nice to meet you. We'll be working together for a while longer. Trying to get past the border into Blue Lion territory is a dangerous mission. And no offense, but you're going to need a Shadowface help. You haven't figured it out yet? I'm talking about myself. Get your bag and come with me. We should head out now, while we still have the cover of night.